My name is Mike Schwint, and this is my final project for Computer Science 4560. Alright, so to start off, I wanted to play with different environments, so I wanted to see how the robots would evolve differently based off of a flat ground with a hill next to it, just a hill, possibly a drop-off, and a few other things. I also wanted to test phenotypical traits versus fitness traits, so like how long the robots were versus how far they could go. I also wanted to pit different tribes against each other. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get that far, but what I was hoping to see was just what would kind of happen if each tribe would reproduce based on certain traits. So one tribe would have been more focused on how far it went, another tribe would have been more focused on how long they were, and another tribe would have focused on how far up the hill it went. And like I said earlier, I didn't quite make it there, which is unfortunate. But I did, however, end up changing the environment in which the robots evolved on. So I did end up getting the sloped hill there, and I took away the ground and just had them evolve on a sloped hill, which I'll show you guys some videos later. But the main motivation for this project was I really liked the local and global competitions, and I really wanted to try to combine them, so I'm pretty upset that I didn't quite make it there. That's okay, we just do what we can. Moving on to new methods, I ended up adding, like I said earlier, I ended up adding just the slanted hill and another objective. The other objective I added was to see how far up the hill they could go, but that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, so what I ended up having to do instead was have the robots travel in the negative Z direction, add that to their fitness, as well as adding the distance in the Y direction that they went. And so that was the only way I was really able to motivate the robots to go up the hill, was to tell them, hey, go towards the hill, add that to your fitness, as well as adding the fitness of how high up they went. So moving on, I got a couple video clips for you guys, so enjoy the awesome robots that were evolved. So for this run, majority of the robots in the population actually made it to the Pareto front, and that's because I had 3 different objectives going on, so it was much more difficult for anything to dominate something else, and that basically led to everything also looking and functioning about the same as well. So for this run, I had the robot's fitness be determined by how far in the negative Z direction it went, added to how far up in the Y direction it went. Its other fitness objective was its longest distance between its blocks, so basically how long it is, and you can see that it's essentially just a worm doing the worm on of a hill. In this next run, I had the robots would be evolved based on how far away from their starting position they went and how far in the Y direction they went. So this one kind of had a few different things going on, and essentially what the robots ended up doing was traveling on the ground as close to the hill as possible, and then also trying to go up the hill. They tend to not go in the positive Z direction, and I believe that's just because of how I set up their fitness objectives. So for this run, I took away the flat bottom ground and just had the robots start on this slanted hill. Their fitness objectives were how far away from the original spot they got, and the phenotypical fitness of the distance between any blocks. So you can kind of see that two of them are going for the distance, and one of them really just went for how long it is. But in the video clip, you can kind of see that it also makes it quite a way down the hill too. So as far as future work goes, pretty much anything is possible with this. You could change what kind of fitness you're measuring, change their environment, change their objectives, kind of like what I did. But essentially, all the changes that could be made, basically what all of us did for our final project. It's infinite. Like, anything could be done, anything could be arranged. But that's it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.